Well, like you said, so the music industry is, a lot about being in the studio a lot. So that's one of my main things every day before COVID. But during COVID, it was, because also everything else closed. So it was also another way, like, I could, like, let out, like, de-stress, like, during the times. Because, you're locked in a house, especially when you have people you live with, like, it could, like, it's hard being in a closed space all the time. So the music helped us, like, escape out of the walls, like, because during COVID as well, I actually moved to LA. So, like, I had to move in during quarantine. It was really tough, like, doing all that. But we made it work. We made something out of nothing. But I think the quarantine definitely brought out another side of me. I experimented a lot with genres. Well, to be honest, that wasn't really like something I achieved, like peace. Like during all of it, like I'm still like to this day, like everything about that is just, it unsettles me. Like I'm not settled right now. Like even like can't be. It's in the back of my head every day. Like every time I'm out, I experience something that brings me back to that every single day. Like I remember that. That still goes on in our day-to-day life every single day. So there's no way to escape that feeling of like unsettled. So no, I don't feel like I found a way to be at peace. I don't think there is a way to. So as a producer, like, yeah, I've been producing since I was 15, but right when quarantine started, I actually had signed my deal with Atlantic and a publishing deal right after that. So I had some money to invest back into myself. So I bought my own, we rented out for a whole year a studio. Like, so we have 2 rooms now and it's connected to my main producer. And so we were able to like really just be there all day and all night. I would sleep there at night, get up in the morning, go home, come right back in and out. That's been my daily schedule since I got it, since the beginning of quarantine. I think it was last March. And in that moment, like I also got a new computer. I learned how to produce better. That's why I'm more hands-on now. This last year and a half, I've been more hands-on because of quarantine. It pushed me to like have to do my own things. Like I'm like sitting there with an idea in my head. I'm like, well, I might as well do it because quarantine, there's no one around to do it for me. So, and for sure, like it made me expand on learning how to take a break. Yeah, like I had a lot more time to myself to like, I did stuff that I don't usually do. Like I painted and like stuff I'm not good at. Like, like I wrote like a short story and like a book and like I made a whole album of music to go with it. Like weird stuff that I put myself into. Like even like the most recent music video, I did something where I would never do. I directed it. Like I like helped like, put the whole thing together, the idea for the shots, every single one. Like I've just been taking a break like from always just singing. Like, I can always step out and express myself in other ways, like take a walk, like take my headphones off because I'm always with my headphones on, like, give my ear a break. All that is good for the mind because music all the time, it can hurt your hearing. I definitely have some more singles coming out. I got some R&B songs coming out. I got some lit music coming out, which I would categorize as pop, So, and after that, I'm going to go totally into my R&B Latin lane. I have an album coming out. It's going to have a mix of R&B, Latin, and pop music on it. So that's very soon, be prepared for that. It's going to be dope. But singles first. So you already know, get prepared, more videos, all of that.